Alanna, we are so delighted to have you on Backstage Beautiful with us today.
Thank you. I'm really glad to be here.
So you have got a very, very important role at the Women's Enterprise Center. You are a business advisor as well as a project manager.
Yes.
So you are seeing women that are taking the plunge into entrepreneurship. And would I be correct in saying the majority of the times they are still in another job and they have their dream,
And they're
taking a risk,
transitioning.
and they're transitioning. Tell me about it.
I'm not sure I'd say the majority, but many of them are like that. I think the dream of entrepreneurship is something that when it does strike and spark, you're busy living the other work life that you're involved in. And entrepreneurship requires a fair degree of planning. So many women are coming to us at the onset of their dream. So it may take months, sometimes years, to get to the place where they can transition away from full-time employment into their business proposal and have it support them and support their family potentially.
So the women that come into the Women's Enterprise Center, what is their biggest fear?
Wow.
That's a loaded question.
It's an excellent question. I'm not going to characterize it as a biggest fear, but there's several. To begin with, it's, am I going to be able to be successful at what I'm doing sufficient that I'll be able to make a living for myself and or to support my family? Are there things that I don't know and I'm going into this a little bit blind? Have I done enough research? The financial considerations that women have when they're entering into the prospect of entrepreneurship are considerable. Oftentimes women don't have the same access as men do to financing and other resources that will help support and prop up their business. So that can be a considerable stress factor when they're starting something new.
So that's interesting that you said that. So why would that be that a male may have it easier in a startup, whereas a female doesn't?
You know, that's a question that takes...
Not tonight. It's not going to happen tonight, right?
It takes considerable... there's many different things that affect why it is that women in general don't have the same access to resource. Suffice it to say that oftentimes they're not the primary income earner. They may be stay-at-home mom. That whole duration that you're not employed and you're caring for a family or a senior member of your family, it can affect your creditability. So if you're going to a traditional lending institution and you've not been employed for 10 or 15 years, that is really going to affect the perception of potential lenders about your ability to pay back. So that's just one small factor, but it certainly can amount to a barrier.
Barriers are tough. Barriers are really, really tough. But I think that, you know, if we just go to entrepreneurship, whether it's a man wanting to do it or a woman.
Right.
So with the Women's Enterprise Center, are you seeing an increase of women that want to do this yearly, that they're saying, yes, I'm going to do it. I've had this dream for 10 or 20 years or a year. Or do you see an increase of women coming to the center year over year?
I'm going to say that our center, we're supported by Western Diversification, and we support throughout Manitoba all the way to BC. There's different centers like ours that do the same work, and it's majority female-owned businesses. So it doesn't disqualify men to coming to us, but they have to be a minimum 50% women-owned.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you can have a partner who's male, or the shareholder evaluations, or so long as it's 50% female-owned, then you can qualify for our services. I would say in general, for the amount of years that we've been in business, yes, we're seeing a greater client base, a much larger client base, and we're also seeing clients who are looking for a larger first loan. So we lend currently up to $150,000, and we can increase that amount through partnerships with the BDC. And depending on what industry you're going into and what your need is, that's how we're going to determine how we can help you best. So are there more women coming to us? Yes, there are. Are there really specific trends in who we're seeing and what kind of businesses are coming to us? I'm going to say no, because the trends are driven by market demand. So, you know, it's variable, and every year it's something different. It's not all doggy daycares this year, and it's
Doggy
not,
daycares, I love it.
you know, not necessarily all consultant-based work, but a huge gamut from the food sector and people who are coming up with new food product ideas and going through the commercialization process to, you know, someone who wants to start up a business making gloves and setting up their factory here in Winnipeg.
I love it. More factories in Winnipeg would be amazing. So you do business advisory, you do project management, and then we know that your day is jam-packed, and then you have to go to a gala on a Friday night. So you know what we're going to do, Alanna?
What?
We're going to transform you into day to night.
I love it.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it. Okay, so Alanna came in this great black traditional jacket, and we're going to show her something new to wear to work. So we're going to give her this amazing twist top. Alanna, can you try this on?
Love to. Thank you.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see.
I already love how it feels.
Wow, how does it feel? Take a look at yourself in the mirror.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so brown and black works, right? And it's got a hint of Wedgwood blue in the skirt. So what are you thinking?
Okay, I could wear this to work tomorrow. I'm not taking it off.
Then don't. How does the
looks
bamboo
great.
feel?
Really, really good.
Feels amazing?
Yeah, really good.
Okay, so now that we've got you in a new work look, we're going to now transition you to the gala.
Okay.
The gala.
So,
I think what we want to do is we want to put silk organza on you. So can you just slip
This?
that off?
sure.
And let's just play with this and show you what we can do with it. It's all about versatility with clothes, right?
So I'm not changing what I'm wearing underneath?
No, you're not.
Okay.
What do you think? Is it you or no?
Oh, I could wear that.
So can you see how you can go from a bamboo twist top at work? You don't even have to go home. Just change into silk organza and you're ready for the gala.
Oh, yeah.
Then you can also wear it this way. Let's turn it around.
What are you doing?
Take a look at that.
Oh, it makes its own collar. It's
does.
beautiful. Wow.
And of course we would just slip a ribbon through the back. We would tie it.
We have a ribbon there.
Yes, we do. So again, it's all about versatility. Women are so busy, we're so much on the go. We don't have time to go home after work to change to get to a gala, because normally
I don't need jewelry.
No, you don't. It's sophisticated, it's elegant, it's sexy, it's modern.
I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
Good, okay, we're excited. Alanna, every woman was born to look and feel beautiful. We have a I Am Beautiful tag. Please hang it on your rear view mirror.
I'm going to hang it in my bathroom on the mirror that faces me first thing in the morning.
I love it. What a beautiful message first thing in the morning. And for all of you beautiful women in our audience, if you would like to be a guest on Backstage Beautiful, please email us at info@bellabellis.com. Thank you, Alanna.
Mwah.
Nothing can stop us, we're on the edge. Don't look down tonight.
Well, everyday life, it inspires me to paint. I go outside, I see beautiful buildings, river, parks, flowers, people. This makes me feel good. I want to paint it. I moved to Winnipeg in 2006. I studied fine art in Odessa, Ukraine. It's my hometown. And then I studied graphic design and fine art in Haifa, Israel. Many pieces are downtown pieces because my studio is downtown. I also have Riverwalk, Canadian Museum of Human Rights, Assiniboine Park, Osborne Village. many neighborhoods. Well, it's always interesting to see people's reaction. One lady at the opening night told me, "Oh, I lived in this neighborhood, I never saw it as I see it on your picture." So it's nice to hear that. And some people who came with stereotypes about our city, so they change their opinion about Winnipeg after seeing these pictures. They tell me, "Oh, I know it's so beautiful now, I can see it," and they tell me about additional places they want me to visit and paint.
After the break, the Proud Sons perform in studio. And then later on, I sit down with the guys from 6 a.m.